Well, Billy Goat began back in November of 2004 as a result of my son having eczema and out of frustration, I guess, looking for something that might help him with his problem. I did a bit of research on the net, found out that goat's milk soap is supposedly good for people with sensitive skin, and realised I had goats and I had milk, so I went off and made some soap to help Liam. 4 years later, or 4.5 years later, here we are. So we make a range of skincare products, very popular with people with sensitive skin. We realised that we were probably not taking full advantage of the opportunities in the market, and we sought out the assistance from New South Wales Business Chamber, and we worked with the marketing services team who did actually a bit of a market analysis for us initially. I found that the service was a very good investment for me to make. I didn't have to outlay a lot of money. And the results were astounding. They spent the time understanding my business and understanding the history of the company and our current position in market. And then what happened was they went away and they did a market analysis on our category. And what that involved was looking at where did we sit in the market, how did they see our current market positioning and our channels, what did that mean for us, who were our competitors, who did they see as our competitors in the marketplace, and how were we positioned against our competitors, and what were the areas that we could actually capitalise on, and what were the areas that perhaps were beyond our reach. And what the team actually came up with was that they identified sectors of the market that we hadn't really fully realised as an organisation, and one of those areas was the baby market. Because we make a product that's so popular with mums, with babies with eczema, there was an opportunity to really market our product to that sector in particular, and that was suggested that we come up with a range for babies, which was Billy Baby. Having the business chamber do the market analysis for us as a package in the first instance, I have to be honest and say I was so impressed with that I wanted to move forward with that team to explore what we might be able to do in the baby range. So in fact, the marketing services team developed our logo, they developed our packaging around Billy Baby, and we looked at some potential channels where we might be able to market that product for Billy Goat. And they were quite influential in having us be very aware of separating that brand from our main brand and working it as a sub-brand for the business. And I have to say that suggestion that came out of the marketing team has been perfect. We ran with that and that's worked for us. What Billy Baby actually did for us as a result of introducing that brand is that it opened up a whole new channel of customers that we had not actually tapped into previously. So now we've been able to present our product to a whole range of baby stores and baby retail chains branded specifically for that market, and that's given us a lot more entry points. The key thing that I've learned is how I think about my brand and how I think about how we're positioned in the market. I think being so close to the business, you know, I started as the soap maker and I used to do the deliveries myself and the salesperson, and now we've grown. Sometimes you just can't see the forest for the trees when you're so entrenched in your own business. And what marketing services did for me was to help me stand outside of the business and see it as a range in the general category of skincare. And it helped me to realise opportunities that I was just blinded to previously.